What's going on, guys? It's the 76th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast, right here, right now, right here, right now. I thought the Chemical Brothers, when they come in. Hello? Anyway, I do believe, Jamie, that this is the 76th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast.
Yeah, it is.
We are interviewless. Hit it!
Hey, honey bunny, it's Rivka Reyes.
This is Ron Wasserman, the nut that wrote Go-Go Power Rangers.
This is Molly Rennick from Living Dead Girl.
It's WWE superstar, legend, Davey Boy Smith's daughter, Georgia Smith.
It's Paul Rugg, the voice of Freakazoid, and you're listening to the Chronicles of Podcast with Tom and Jamie. Ha-ha-ha!
As always, is Pepsi okay?
Everybody loves a Bianca. Why can't you just have a Bianca t-shirt? Everybody loves that Scandinavian beach.
Just shake your bum just like your mum. I have no idea if that's the words. I just remember singing that version as a kid. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 76th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these are the Chronicles of Bill Chott. It is I, the bearded Brummy Jamie, and joining me, as always, is this handsome bugger right here.
The Scotsman Tom, what's going on? I'll be giving you a little bit of force behind there, like, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this edition. Did you hear, right, about the whole Jake Paul Tommy Fury boxing fight on Sunday night? The Drake curse happened again, Jamie.
The Drake curse? Okay, this bit I've not heard. There's a curse?
You know how about the Drake? So Drake, the rapper, has a curse that he puts upon anyone he bets on, always loses.
Okay.
Drake went and put $400,000 on Jake Paul to knock Tommy Fury out. Hilarious to begin with. Well, because he's a twat. Because everyone thinks that the Paul brothers are the greatest things that ever happened to the earth, and I completely disagree. To which then Logan Paul said that he would bet his entire stock of Prime that Jake Paul would beat Tommy Fury. Oh dear, never mind.
Oh no.
Get that really expensive cordial off the shelves, please, boys.
Not only did he not win, he got hit so hard his tattoo disappeared off his arm. Do you see that as well? Jake Paul put a video of him getting this tattoo of like a bottle of vodka or some shit on his arm, and then at the fight, the tattoo weren't there.
What?
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Oh my God. But I know Tyson Fury came out and said that he would take on 50 YouTubers in one night and he'd spark them all out in the space of an hour, and I would absolutely love to see it. I don't even like boxing, but I'd pay to see that. Because I don't know why, Jamie, all of a sudden, these people, these influencers or YouTubers now think that they can just go and do whatever they like, because KSI is now challenged Jake Paul to a fight, and I'm like, okay, the two YouTubers want to go at it again. But now I'm thinking to myself, do you know what I want to do, Jane? I think, so what I'm going to do now is I'm announcing my entry into the Scottish rugby team. I'm going to be playing against Ireland in a couple of weeks' time, because I'm a YouTuber just like yourself. You know, we have a show as well, so I'm just going to put myself in the Scotland team for no reason. I can't play rugby for shit, but, fuck it.
I like this idea, but I don't like rugby, so could I enter myself into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania?
Yeah, even though you can't wrestle, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah, amazing. Because apparently that's what people can do now. It's like Love Island, how they pick their people based on how many Instagram followers they have, and you're like, really? And people watch this garbage? It just makes no sense to me anymore. Like, the world is literally like just turned on its head, and it's just fucked on so many levels.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I'll tell you what's not fucked on so many levels, Jamie. How do you feel about a Yorkshire pudding pizza?
Ooh. Now, I had a Yorkshire pudding wrap earlier this week. That was damn good. But a Yorkshire pudding pizza?
I'm
on board. I'm on board. Give it me. Give it me now. I'm on board.
It's just, do you use tomato paste still, or do you go for gravy or something? Because obviously if you use gravy, it's not going to stick, but KFC gravy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You can spread that shit, that's thick as fuck.
I really want to make like a Sunday roast pizza now. I really want to try this. The idea is now circling in my head.
Do it.
Oh.
Why would you not? Just do it. Just do it and see what happens.
Mate, get really thick gravy for the thing, and you could put like, obviously a bit of veg, a bit of meat, put cheese on it because it's a pizza.
Yeah,
That could work.
They do it. Go on. I want you to do it.
You want me to do it now? I'm really tempted. I might do this.
I bet it's delicious as well.
I bet, yeah, it's going to be. You can't go wrong. Pizza, Sunday dinner, two of the best things. Two great things together.
Not gravy, mashed potato.
Ooh.
And then gravy all over the top.
Ooh, like a little sprig. Like when they put the drizzle of oil on top of your pizza, it's a drizzle of bisto.
Don't fucking drizzle the bisto. If you're gonna use bisto, go for the whole fucking bisto. You know what I mean? Don't be doing this fucking jus shit where it's just like a little like sprinkle of whatever the fuck that is.
Or do you know when you get like a Papa John's and they send you like garlic and herb dip?
Yes.
Gravy dip. Oh.
Gravy dip's good. I mean, I would douse it, but gravy dip's also a win.
Oh, you've lost me for the rest of the show. I'm just going to be thinking about Yorkshire pudding pizzas now. That's me gone. See you later. I was having a random thought earlier on as I was putting the wash now, as you put in the wash now. You know when you go to a gig and then afterwards they're like, £10 your t-shirt, £10 your t-shirt. Anyone want t-shirt? £10 your t-shirt. The knockoffs on them. Yeah. But I was thinking they're tour t-shirts. So do these guys buy like a big bunch of them to just hang out outside Birmingham and hope people buy them? Or do you reckon they go on tour with the band and follow them around? No, they won't go on tour with the band. I bet they follow them though, just to stand outside. Unless they have, they're probably touts, so they probably have teams in each city that they use. And it's like, it's probably like a really shit version of the Mafia. Like, touters just with t-shirts, like, well, the old how many t-shirts you've got? Fucking Ken's not going to be happy if you had sold 10 at least. You come in here, you disrespect me, you only sell 5 t-shirts. What are you playing at? Better you in the canal. Everybody loves a Bianca. Why can't you just sell a Bianca t-shirt? Everybody loves that Scandinavian beach. I don't know, because it's just random, isn't it? Because no one gives a fuck. It's like after Clash of the Castle, they're going around with like t-shirts for Clash of the Castle, but it had like Raw versus Downsmack, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. 10,002. You're like, yeah, it looks great. 50 quid here, lads, 50 quid. It won't fucking fit you. It'll fall to pieces in minutes. You wash it, it'll unravel itself, but come on, 50 quid a tube. It's like the same. It's the same with the ones for tickets. Buy or selling tickets, selling. Never got that. Fuck off. Like, who are you? Oh, yeah. Go to a gig without a ticket. I've been wanting to go to this show for fucking ages. Yeah, I've got to say in my ticket, I don't want to go anymore. Fuck that. Like, who are you? Never. Oh, yeah. Makes absolutely no sense. How are you anyway? You all right? Are you all good after 15 rants? I'm very good. I'm very tired because it's my first night shift last night, so my system just goes, but I'm good. It literally does that. Is that literally the noise it makes? First night into second night, my brain just doesn't like it, and I'll be fine after this. Just, it's weird. What are the night shifts, Jamie, after 4 nights? Now, can you do 2 till 10s? What? That's next week, where I'm on 2 till 10s, and then a day off, and then I'm on earlies, and then a day off, and then I'm on nights. So 3 shifts in 1 week. Your body's just going back. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Why do you hate me so? The one thing I really don't understand more than anything as well, Jamie, is people who want to take photos where it looks like they're pinching massive buildings. I did this in Egypt. Or leaning against the Tower of Pisa. Like, what are you doing? I did that in Egypt. I can't say anything. What, the pinching the pyramid? Did you actually do it? Yeah, and do it holding it on my back. How long did it take you? Not that long, actually. We were a good distance, so yeah, I couldn't resist. I just don't get it. I sort of like, I really want to get a picture of me pinching the Eiffel Tower. Have I got it, Dave? Karen, have I got it? Dave, have I got it? You what? I should go put myself. Oh, okay, yeah, of course I will. Yeah, that's fine. We've been 15 hours. All I want to do is get a fucking croissant, and you want to stand here and pretend you're pinching a fucking Eiffel Tower. What is wrong with you? I suppose, if you could do it quickly, fair enough. But yeah, not who stands there ages trying to not quite, Dave. Let's line it up a little bit better. Let me go slightly more to the left.
It's when they're leading against the Tower of Pisa as well. I'm like, why? Just have a photo with it. It's a fucking iconic building. Why do you want to think that you can lift it or carry it or whatever? Grow up.
Do you reckon if you go to Pisa, to where they're leaning, you literally just see a ton of tourists standing there doing like this? So someone else trying to take pictures. It's bound to be, isn't there? Just tons of people standing there like that.
It is insane. It is insane. The other thing that really blows my mind is the amount of people that literally live on their phones now, live for the gram and want to take photos of absolutely fucking everything. Like when I was in the summit when I was in New York, there were so many people that were like sat against the window, like taking a little pat, like or do like a side, oh, it's not a good side, I'm making better side. Here we go for the better side here because I've got more skin. There's more skin this side, so you know what I mean. And I can literally do this thing with my eyes where I can point the eyes to the side, so it looks like I'm in a really sexual feeling. But this side's like, so
never got that. Again, my left side's my better side. Same as the fucking other side, mate.
There's so many people that are like sitting on the Brooklyn Bridge, and they'll like flick their hair and they're like looking out there and looking out into the sea and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I reckon I'm just a very cynical human. I think that's what it is. I think I'm just very bitter, twisted, and old.
I love the fact you asked me how I was, and before I got to ask you how you were, you were like, "No, I'm going to have another rant. I'm going to moan."
Yeah, sorry. It just got on my tits and anything else. So.
Before you start moaning again, how are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm right. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, it's going to take me a long ass time to get off this high horse, Jamie. I'll be down in a minute. All right, we'll do. No, honestly, I'm all good. It's been like a really stressful week, but like I just made it stressful for myself rather than it actually being stressful. If that makes sense.
Oh, I get that one. You living in your own brain for the week. That's what you were doing. Yeah.
Over the weekend, yeah, it was one of those where I was just like, slow down weekend. I don't want to get to Monday. It's the weekend. We also want to check. Okay, it's Monday. Because obviously I don't do shifts anymore. I miss a midweek day off. Because I don't do shifts anymore, literally, Friday night, because I finish at 4 Friday, so I'm like, oh, Friday evening. I absolutely love it. Saturday night, like, whoa,
excuse me, someone robbed the day.
When? Can you explain to me what Saturday and Sunday went? Please. It's Sunday night for some reason. It's Friday literally a second ago. It literally gone. And you're like, oh, awesome. 5 days ago. I guess I'll go back to work then, shall I? Yeah, but it's just how it is, my friend. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. What have you been doing yourself other than Rihanna to fuck?
It's just 'cause I've not done that much Rihanna because I was off most of last week. I worked Monday, Tuesday, and then I had a few days off because it was the wife's birthday. So Wednesday we went to the safari park, which was always good fun with Olivia. Because we were going away for Becky's birthday, we wanted to have a day with Olivia, so we went to the safari park. Fucking traffic and getting around it was an absolute nightmare, like beyond time. Yeah, it was to say it's half term. But the best part of the entire time, Olivia is still chuckling about it now. Like she went into her classroom and told her teacher this morning and could barely get the story out because she was giggling so much. As we were going around, there was a deer just stood next to the wall having a piss. And this other deer just came straight up behind him and was like, lapping that shit up straight from the tap. I've never seen that child so amused ever. I was like, you're definitely my kid. You're just amused by a deer having a piss. Like, you're definitely my kid.
It was going just for the year in itself. It wasn't going anywhere else, was it?
No, it was just literally. It might as well have turned his head round, just gone straight in there. Wanted a nice hot drink. Oh.
But you know what I need to do, Dave? I need a nice hot glass of boiling piss.
But other than that, it's safari park, and you go around, you see loads of animals. It's great fun. But
sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Did the teacher give you a call afterwards to go, hi, Jamie, just talk about your daughter and her behaviour?
I was stood there watching her try and tell this story this morning because the teacher was like, Miss, I went to safari park. I was like, oh, what was your favourite bit? And she was like, there was a deer. Hold on, is this fucking wonderful? She took her ages to get it out because she just could not stop giggling to herself. She's like, and it was drinking the other one's wee. It's so funny. Like we do like in the mornings. She likes to play games. We do like guess the animal. We have to do an impression of an animal. And I did it this morning. I was like, "What am I?" I walked in. I was like, I would really like a glass of wee." And she was just like, "It's a deer, Daddy!" You're fucking roaring. I was like, I love that this has captured your imagination so much. But like I say, it's Safari Park. There's animals, whatever. But the worst part was Bluey and Bingo were there. People dressed up as characters. The kid loves Bluey. I fucking love Bluey. It's the best kids program ever.
Oh, it's a good show. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. The kid hates people dressed up as characters. Like, it scares the living daylights out of her. So before we went, we were like, "Are you sure they're going to be in costumes? It's going to be this." We're like proper preparing her for it. She was all up for it. She was loving it. We were in the queue. She was really excited. As soon as they walked through the door, nope. She was mortified. The pictures we got are the worst pictures ever taken. It's literally us trying to wrangle Olivia. And she's like, I had to go outside, take another photo of her and Photoshop it on top of the original Olivia. So we had something to show for it. Absolutely dreadful, bless her.
No, you should have made her fucking like, look at you being a twat here.
I've kept one. I kept one, at least one terrible photo. So I can go, "This is what really happened. You're a nightmare. And this is what Daddy can do."
My sister, there's a photo of my nephew. I think he's about 3. He's on the potty training, and he's reading the book like a newspaper. Like he's got it proper out. It's one of my favourite photos ever, and she shares that shit every single year.
I don't blame
I think he's 11. He's 11 this year, so
That's amazing.
But yeah, it's you, son. A Skyship for life, yeah. Skyship for life.
Showing this to your first girlfriend? Yes, I am. But yeah, other than that, obviously, as I said last week, you went to New York. I just went to good old York. Went there for a few nights for the wife's birthday. It was great. It's a beautiful city. I've never been there before. It's an absolutely gorgeous place.
It's insane.
We got there. We did like some Harry Potter themed stuff. So there was like a Harry Potter themed mini golf. That was great fun. There was a Harry Potter themed cocktail class. It was called Potion Class. The drinks were so fucking strong. We had 2 drinks. I was hammered. Like, when we left that shop, I was hammered. But the weirdest part was they offered us a straw. I was like, "I'm all right." And he went, "It's not a paper straw, don't worry. It's a pasta straw." Have you ever heard of pasta straws? And that face, no. I've never heard of these before. It was literally a tube of pasta used as a straw.
For an alcoholic drink?
For an alcoholic drink. It dyed it. By the time I took it out, it was dyed.
No,
but
the acid would have just chewed the fuck out of it, yeah.
Yeah, they were like, "Don't use these for hot drinks, obviously, but they're great for cold drinks." I was like,
what?
Why? Why are you giving me pasta as a straw?
I bet he doesn't even work there.
It's just a random man trying to peddle his pasta wares.
Yeah, and it wasn't pasta. It's like dried up on semen or something. Pasta straw.
I thought the drink was a bit salty.
That's what it is.
The following day, that evening, we went to a Viking themed restaurant for food. It was really nice food, great music in there. But we had something that really amused the living shit out of me. You know how easily amused I am by things. They had what they called Yorkshire tapas. Isn't tapas a Spanish thing? It's just fact they're called Yorkshire tapas. Where can you get tapas, ladies and gents? Spain, York. I was really amused by Yorkshire tapas. Like, have some sausages in a bowl. It was beautiful food, but just like, why are you labelling this Yorkshire tapas?
Did you get the accent up there as well? But you were loving it. You loving life.
I was loving life, people. I was trying so hard not to mock it. I was trying so hard. I just couldn't. When we were walking off, and people was going, like doing stupid voices afterwards because I couldn't keep it in. But I had to stop myself from doing it out loud to people. But no, it was great. We went on a ghost walk, which was really fun. Like, literally, I thought it was gonna be like some like Derek Acora type shit, like stay quiet and you might see a ghost. But no, he was like just walking around saying, "Here's where this happened. Here's where the body of Dick Turpin was kept. Here's where a Canadian man fell out of a window and then got ran over." All this sort of stuff. Here's a haunted school. That was really fun. After we went to the pub, I was looking up all these different ghost stories from York. I was like, this is awesome. Well, so York Museum. We went to Jorvik Centre because when they were digging up a part of York, they went, "Oh fuck, there's a Viking village here. Didn't know that was here." They made a museum out of that with a giant fossilised human Viking poo. Massive it was. Whoever pushed that out needs to eat more fibre, quite frankly. We did the dungeons. Becky got shot by Dick Turpin. I got my dick chopped off. I got a hook stuck up my ass and I had my tongue pulled out. And I got put on trial for wearing a pink dress, apparently. And yeah. And then we had breakfast. Double Dutch pancake house. I don't know if you saw the picture I put on social media. It was literally the best breakfast I've ever eaten in my life. Giant pancake with bacon, chorizo, mushrooms, and cheese. Boy, God. That's probably my favourite thing we did there because it was just the sexiest fucking breakfast I've ever had in my life. And then we went to the York Minster, which is like a giant fucking church. Really nice place. And then we queued for 3 hours and 40 minutes to buy a little ghost statue.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I mean, that's quite excessive to be waiting that long.
It is, isn't it? It's very fucking excessive.
To get into a shop?
To get into a shop. It was the tiniest shop. You could probably fit about 10 people there, squeezing them in.
Surely, if you are that shop, if you are that owner, and you have queues that are over 4 hours long, surely you would upgrade.
Right? This is exactly what I said.
Surely you would go, oh, business is booming. Surely we should upgrade.
I think what it is, because I had this discussion when I was in the queue, I was saying this to Becky, because where it's located, it's like a special street in York, like it's like proper cobblestone street, beautiful like Tudor buildings and stuff like that. I think because of the aesthetic, they probably don't want to move. Because like it goes in with like all the members of staff wear like Tudor outfits and stuff like Edwardian outfits, whatever it is. You know, it looks beautiful the way they've done it and everything. But I was like 3 hours and 40 minutes. There is so many different ways you could do this. Give people appointment times. Get people to, I don't know, anything than this, because this is ridiculous. But she got her statue. She was very happy because that was all Becky wanted. That was what her present from me was going to be for her birthday, was to buy her a load of these statues. So I was like, we're doing it. We're waiting in this goddamn queue to get you these ghosts because you really want them. That's why we're here. But by God, I was hating life. People walking past going, what's the queue for? I was like, to punish people. I was like,
Bet your calves fucking hated you.
The following day, my legs were in agony. I went to go see the kids, and all we were doing was walking around all day. My legs were just like, will you please let me rest, you bastard?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Wasn't a good time on my old legs. Wasn't a good time on my old legs.
Did Becky have a good birthday, though?
But she did. She did have a very good birthday. Like I said, it's where she wanted to go, so she was very happy. So, yeah, it was nice. It was a really nice place. I'd love to go back. There's so many things we didn't get to do because we pre-booked everything. We didn't really give ourselves enough time to just wander and look through shops and stuff like that. So I do want to go back. There's other things I'd like to do there. But yeah, really nice. I definitely recommend going there for a couple of days. It's a beautiful place. Yeah. Beautiful place. Other than that, yeah. What else have we been doing? Back at work. And I know you're going to ask. 24, season 7, episode 8. Oh, this is a good one, isn't it? This is a good one.
Yeah, so it's like I said, season 7 is the other one with season 5, where I'm like, 7 is in. Did you lose your mind in episode 3?
Which bit of episode 3? I'm trying to think now. Because I watch them constantly. I'm like, lose what's in what episode.
So Tony gets picked up by the FBI because Jack helps them, and then he gets a phone, and he tells them to get that phone call.
Yeah. I was like, I knew it, Tony. I knew you would betray me. I'm so happy.
And it was Bill on the end of the phone. Like,
dishevelled looking Bill and Chloe. Because that was my first thing, the start of the show. I was like, where's Chloe? Where's Bill? Where is everyone? And then I was like, there they are. Now I feel like I'm back home again. Nah. I was worried they weren't going to be in it. Oh, yeah, so good.
I can't wait now because you get to the mid-season part. There's another bit where you're going to lose your shit.
That's the thing. Like, I'm on episode 8 and so much has happened already, and I'm not even halfway through. I'm like, what the hell is going to happen?
It's because they looked at season 6 and they went, ratings are shit. We need to really ramp it up for season 7, so they did.
They did half.
Yeah. There's so much you don't know. It's great.
Oh, I'm excited to see where it's going because it is so good already. Like, there's so much going on in every episode. I'm like, yeah, this is great. This is great. So yeah, I'm going to try and carry on with that later on today, this evening, while I'm at work, if I can. So yeah.
You're for a treat. But season 9, don't forget, is only half a series.
Yes, I remember you saying.
It's the last one, okay. So just,
I won't forget.
Nice. The 7, 8, and 9 are all great. 7's fucking out of this world. But obviously, just chill in 9 because you don't want to finish it. Because But me and Kenneth watched it, we were like, we just don't want to finish this. I bet you want to watch it, but you're like, well, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's great.
I get the feeling it's going to be one of them that I'm going to revisit down the line. So I don't really do very often.
Always.
I've only really ever done that with like Breaking Bad and maybe a couple of others, but that I feel like I'm going to revisit this one at some point.
I think I've watched it about 9 times.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me.
Like, it's so good.
What about you, Mr. Stevens? What have you been up to on this glorious week?
Well, firstly, before we get to me, did your mum have a good birthday?
My mum did have a good birthday. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see her because the traffic was a little bit shit on coming back from York, so we ended up missing a birthday meal. But it looks like she had a good time. She went out for drinks, had a meal and whatnot, and we went and saw her after work today. So gave her a presents and whatnot. So yeah, she had a good time.
Oh, nice. How was that?
It was lovely. Olivia was very tired and didn't want to play, didn't want to hug or talk or do anything. But Mom enjoyed her presents that I got her. So yeah, all good, all good.
Good. Excellent. Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Not a lot's really been going on. I've been watching a lot of Frasier. I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. Like, I'm on season 2, episode 17, I think. Like, just 25 minutes of just pure gloriousness. I just love Kelsey Grammer. He's now on my bucket list for this show. Would love to talk to Kelsey Grammer. That would just be, I think it would be there for like 3 or 4 hours. He was in New York when I was there. He was getting interviewed at a CBS Studios, which was like 10 minutes from my hotel. And I was like, I want to wait outside. But Harris was like, no, we're not doing that.
We're not waiting for Kelsey Grammer.
What was mental was we went for breakfast on the Tuesday at Andrew's on the Tuesday when we were there. And on that Tuesday morning in Brooklyn's Diner, which is just up the road, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell were having breakfast in there.
Amazing.
So we went there the Wednesday, like, is there anybody? They had like these celebrity slab tab things all the way across the whole building. So we're like, who's been here? That's amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's where all the celebs like to go and have their brekkie. It's an amazing place there as well. Anyway, I digress. Apologies for that. So watching a lot of Frasier, watching a lot of Gogglebox because I just fucking love that. It's just mindless stuff that I can watch and laugh at. It's great. I love it. Because normally after work, me and Karis like, we just can't be fucked. Yeah. So it's just like, bosh, on it goes. Cheers, thank you very much. The Last of Us, episode 7, season 9 last night was absolutely sensationale. There's only 2 left. So it's so funny how a game from a TV series that I was absolutely buzzing for is probably now one of Karis's favourite shows. I just never played the game.
I'm still yet to start it. I just have not had any time to properly start it. I know. Trust me, I want to. I've just had no time.
But what's really mental is I watch it and I know exactly what's going to happen. It's the first time. It's the first time. I'm like, oh, I know what's going to happen. So
that's a good point, actually. Is that good or bad?
It's a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Because things happen, I'm like, and it goes like cliffhanger next week, and I'm like, yeah, but I already know what happens. So I'm like, yeah, it was great. No, but Pedro Pascal playing Joel, oh, the man's been put into like the hierarchy of like a god now, hasn't he? So like, it cannot be touched. Have you seen that there's an interview with him on Graham Norton where when he got the part, he forgot he got the part? Have you seen that?
How do you forget you got the part? No, I'm not.
He took a sleep. He had an interview 3 hours long, whatever it was, a meeting. And they're like, oh, we'll call you. He went, oh, I'm in London. I'm just flown from LA. I'm pretty tired. I'll pop a sleeping pill. As he popped the sleeping pill, his phone rang. And you're like, oh, congratulations, Pedro. And he's there going, hello? It's like, no, we want to congratulate you for getting the part. He's like, cool, did I get the part?
I'm like, oh, I don't think we want to hire this guy. He's clearly not there.
But then he woke up in the morning and he was like, I really hope I got it. I wonder if I got it. Go on YouTube and put Pedro Pascal, Graham Norton, and it's fucking hot. It's so good. And of course, Daddy's back, episode 2 last night. The first episode, all about psychedelic drugs, is unreal, by the way. And you need to go and watch. You need to go and catch it with Daddy. It was about artificial intelligence last night. Scary shit. But it's just, it can never do any wrong, that show, ever. Like, I love it so much. It makes me so happy every time it comes on. I'm just like, yeah. As soon as the HBO thing comes up and then the music starts like,
oh, like,
yeah, I love that show so much. But other than that, man, like thinking about it, we've not really gone anywhere or done anything. I'm trying to think what we did the weekend. Obviously, sadly, Scotland got beaten by France in the Six Nations. That made me. I don't know why. I got so angry about it that I took my shirt off and I slammed it into my drawers. And I never do that. I know. And I was like, I never. It was we were. What?
Carrie's just like, I love it when you're angry.
She was fast asleep, so she had no idea what was going on. We were 19-0 down in 20 minutes, and I was like, we're fucked. And then we brought it all the way back to 25-21 with like 10 minutes to go. And we had to score a try, and we were pushing, and we were fighting, and I was screaming and shouting, and it was just amazing. And then they scored right at the death, and I just ripped my shirt off and slammed it on the floor. I was like, fuck.
I can see why you get annoyed by that, to be fair. You think you're going to get it back, and it's yours in the last minute. Yeah, I would have been pissed too, and I don't even follow sports. So fair, yeah.
But it's a weekend off this weekend coming, and then we're at home, the world number one, for the Triple Crown as well against the Irish. So I'm really, really looking forward to that game. A Triple Crown, Jamie, is where you beat all the home nations.
Oh, okay.
So Ireland and Scotland have both beaten England and Wales. So we're like, it's just as we get now left. It's just like who's going to the Triple.
So whoever wins that game wins the Triple Crown. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. And then, but if you win every game, it's called a Grand Slam, which Ireland can still do, but we can't. So because we lost to the French on Sunday. So yeah, that's just how it works. So I'm looking forward to that next weekend. But other than that, man, like just been waiting for payday. Really, it's one of those evenings where you're like, what food can we bring? Can we scurry together to get by on this dastardly evenings?
Yeah, I got paid, and then thanks to York, I'd really like the next payday now, please.
I just can't wait for April because I've got an event in a couple of weeks in Oxford, and I've got so many people on it. So I'm like, but I need them to attend. And then
of course, you get a little bit of moolah if they attend, don't you? Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, I don't know.
But depending on like position and company and revenue and that sort of stuff, they're a certain amount.
Okay.
Let's just say I'm close to making my wage again.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, come on, you need to come. You all need to come. So I'm quite excited. But yeah, literally off the top of my head, man, like I cannot think of anything we did. Karen's probably hit me. Like, we did this, we did that, you bastard. But I can't think of it. We did it over the weekend. So that's literally about it, man. Just Fraser. And I've been doing a lot of session with the old Barry. Braden has got his new album out of the 24th of March.
Yes.
He also wrote a song in a couple of days that he sent to me yesterday. Oh my God, it blew me away. Like,
show off. I wrote a song in a couple of days.
Nothing. Like, it was, I was like, Jesus. So, yeah, I'm excited. He is the insanely talented human, and I just love and appreciate him for everything that he can do and does. And he'll be back on the show in April, so I'm very excited to get that out there. Yeah, and that's about it, really, my friends, to be quite honest.
Beautiful. Well, I guess if we're all caught up, we better hear from said Mr. Talent, Braden Barry.
Absolutely.
All right, is this thing on?
Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Barry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
The Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man. That's right, Shaggy. Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boy.
So, always will be the greatest advert ever.
I agree.
Literally.
Of all time.
And now it's time for Jamie's favourite segment, Jamie.
Yeah.
I was your name twice, that was so weird.
Jamie.
Jamie, favourite segment, Jamie. Guess what?
What?
Time for Callum's Treachings.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
Welcome to another edition of Callum's Treachings. He's going to treat the world again. 3 things that you knew absolutely nothing about or ever thought about. Let's begin. Jamie. What is Callum treating us this week?
You never hear a place apologising for only having Coca-Cola products. It's always, is Pepsi okay?
Because they know that Coke is the daddy.
I was waiting
Coke
for that.
will always be the daddy because it's like when I saw that Pepsi van outside of Specsavers when I worked there, and in their like little booth thing they had underneath, and where you couldn't see it, she had a Coke can, and I was like, yes,
that's brilliant.
Pepsi worker, even you know Pepsi shit. Sorry, Sam. If this is Sam Chapman, I do apologise. That Pepsi shit. Coke is the daddy, and it always will be.
Do you know what I really think we should do now? Go to a pub or a bar, whatever, and when you see the machine and it says Coke, it is Coke. Go up and say, "Excuse me, mate, can I have a whiskey and Pepsi, please?" And see if they say, "Only got Coke, is that all right?"
Yeah. That is absolute genius.
Yes, we need to do that now. Or someone needs to do it because I don't go to bars ever because I'm old and boring. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a big drinker much anymore, but I have to do it. It's like, yeah, can I get a whiskey and Pepsi? But yeah, just change Coke to Pepsi, see what happens. Oh, it's Coca-Cola. Is that okay?
That felt weird to say. I need to lie down now.
Hell freezes over, Satan arises. The earth just implodes on itself. Time stops, everyone's like, they can still move their eyes, but they can't move themselves. Yeah.
He's right, though. He's absolutely right. But I think Coke and Pepsi taste very different. So why isn't there a drink that is something and Pepsi? Because it's going to give you a different flavour.
I don't really know.
Do you know what I mean? Like everyone says Jack and Coke. So what would be a good compliment for Pepsi?
Well, we need Sam back. We need Sam back to tell us.
We do. We need our Pepsi expert back.
We do.
I feel like I've just made up my own audience participation on the spot for a future week.
There we go. Perfect.
There we go. Pepsi. Like it.
Coke. Like I said, I mean, I'm a Pebist man myself. So
You're what? Sorry.
I love the old Peb. Oh, Dr. P.
Oh yeah. Love me a bit of Dr. P.
Dr. P with cherry. Oh my God. Heavenly. Thank you, Broadside. That was Broadside that was Heavenly by Broadside, just for anyone that was interested in what I just sang one word of. But Jamie, we digress. We should move on.
As usual.
What is Callum treating us?
It's always the second person that actually starts the conga line.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, because the first person just looks like a Fruit Loop or dancing on his own.
That is incredible. That is actually incredible.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, conga lines are weird. Do you ever? I don't think I've been in a conga line for a very long time. And I don't. It's a very unused dance move these days. There's not really many conga lines anymore.
It's sort of died out, hasn't it? The conga line.
Do you reckon it's because guys felt it as a need to grab women when they were in it, or?
I'd like to hope it isn't that, because it was normally your great aunt that decided she wanted to do a conga line. Or the school disco decides to play the conga, so everyone just gets up and joins in the line. But I'm thinking about it. I've joined conga lines in the past, of course I have, but I'm trying to think if I ever actually remember one being started, where you just sort of see it halfway through the room as it grows like a game of Snake.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's like the birdie song, the tweet. That one, yeah.
I don't know what the dance is, but yeah.
I was wondering if you ever would stop, to be honest. I was just like, here we go. Just
shake your bum just like your mum. I have no idea if that's the words. I just remember singing that version when I was a kid.
Okay.
Look on your face. Why did I start doing a show with this human?
Is piano in that one as well?
That's the Music Man, isn't it?
Is that the music? See, that's another one.
I am the Music Man.
There's so many tracks now where you're like, they're just not used anymore ever again.
No. Because someone please explain to me why the Dam Busters was part of the Music Man. Never understood that one.
I don't know what
They are the Dam Busters. Do, 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 do.
Oh, that man.
Trapped in a 90s kids party.
Yeah.
What was the one where you all sat on the floor and pretended you were in a boat?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I can't remember.
There's so many random ones. It's like the Macarena, but the Macarena will forever live and will never die. That and Saturday Night. Yeah. I used to remember being at like Beavers or used to be in like school discos and they have the Music Man, they'd have the Birdie song and they'd have the conga. But no one does that anymore because I don't know if it's just like died or they need to do like a grime or rock version now. Could you imagine?
Give it a grime version of the Music Man. I play computer, and that's pretty much it.
I am the Music Man, innit? Watch me spit these lyrics.
Or like the death metal version. I play.
And I come from down the way, but what can you play, bro? Because 2 + 2 is 4.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, piano, bro. Piano. We don't play that shit. We hear spitting, bro. We hear spitting rhymes, innit? Anyway, I'll stop. Sorry. Get that fucking auto-tune on. Let anybody sound like a rapper with a grime artist, bro.
Just ask Kanye West. Anyway.
Sorry. Yeah, I kind of... what else could you have? Like you could have a rock version like... I am the Music Man. I'll come down with what can you play? What can he play? I hear a drum solo.
Oh, it's been a while since James Hetfield made an appearance on the show.
Music Man. And there's whiskey and the gyro. Wait, wrong song. I'm so sorry. I get lost in the Hetfield. Sorry, I'll stop now. We should probably move on, Jamie. Otherwise, we're going to be here for fucking hours just doing different versions of the Tweety Bird song and fucking the conga and shit. But Callum, you are spot on. You are absolutely right. Absolutely. Otherwise, it's just one person like a right weirdo. Just like, could you imagine just like one person walking around like,
come on, Nan. No, you fucking weirdo.
Doing jazz hands and kicking their legs out like a Cossack. And finally, Jamie, what else is Callum Treaching?
Every day we listen to more music than most people in history have probably ever heard in their lives.
That's a very good point. Because really, back in the day, some people, they only heard music if they went to the exquisite banquet heard by the king, or whatever it might be.
Can you imagine just being back in the old day and all you had was Bard? That's all you had.
Play me that tune. Oh, I do
love it. Oh,
I fucking love this one. Banger.
It always makes you bring it out as come to bed, eyes, darling. Ding, 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 ding. He was very hard, but what did she swallow?
To be fair, even modern history, like the 80s, you couldn't just fucking stick a music song on your phone when you left the house. You know.
Oh, boys, I used to remember watching like Crying TV and stuff and always being like, that song was great, and I had to wait for it to come back on again. Do you remember those days where you couldn't actually just listen to whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted? I remember those days. Where a song will kind of go, like, you'd catch the end of something and go, fuck, that's great, better see who it is. Then you get distracted and forget to look at who the band name was, what the song was. Oh, those...
I used to hate, you just miss it when it comes up at the bottom of the screen who it was. You just catch the end of the video, you're like, oh, I liked that. What was it?
Yeah, it's really great, yeah. So I used to, I think it was at 9 in the morning, I'd put a videotape in, videotape kids. And I just press record, I'd just let it record, and then I'd go back and watch them. So that's what I used to do.
It's a great idea.
But I literally would then make a whole video of songs I loved. When I had like a day to myself, I'd just like record loads of music videos and go live in my room and just literally play them all day, every day. That's all I ever used to do. That was like my version of Spotify back in the day.
A great idea. I remember doing that with like the radio. I had a tape deck that had a little microphone on it, so you put it in front of the radio. The amount of times you'd miss the start of the song because you don't realise what song it is till about 5 seconds in. You know, by the time you press record, like, no.
Or they're like, coming in at number 4, coming in at Radio 1, now is this side, only half of the track, and like, shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, over the end of it, like, that was, yeah, I really like the outro. Could you please shut the fuck up?
But yeah, it's the trials and tribulations we used to have, Jamie.
Oh, yes. I'll never forget I did that with a fucking wrestling game. I recorded all of the theme songs so I could listen back to them because I was sad and liked listening to wrestling theme songs. I just admitted that out loud. There we are.
There we are. There we are. We've all done things for a bad, Jay. Don't worry about it.
It's as bad as Jet in the Sock, anyway.
The wrestling songs I can forgive you for. That's absolutely fine. Like, I totally understand. Jet in the Sock, you know, bit of cumsy.
Jet.
Sorry, I used to pretend to play my own top 40 when I was a kid. I used to pretend to be a radio host and do my own top 40.
We all did that.
And I would literally place all my single CDs and all albums out all over the room, and I'd have a sock or a little tiny ball and just throw it in the end, see what it lands on, and that'll be the next number.
Smash your CD in half.
It's not a hard thing, obviously. I just throw something in the air, and it's like soft or whatever, just to see whichever record it landed on. I just play that and be like, coming in, number 38.
That's amazing.
So you shared your embarrassing story, so I'll share one.
Oh, that's amazing, though. I like that.
But Callum is pretty bang on. Like, it's nuts to think how much music has evolved, over God knows how many years now.
It's crazy. So, just think how it's going to go in the future. Even worse.
I wonder what will happen. I wonder how music will be there in the future. You know, what the next... Do you reckon they're going to have things ingrained in us, or we just do it like a Black Mirror? Yeah.
You just like look into space and go, AC/DC, Back in Black, and it just starts playing in your brain.
Yeah. Do you remember also back in the day where if you left school, unless you gave your phone number to somebody, you would never speak to that person ever again? Do you remember that?
Yes, this is very
Before
true.
social media was a thing, yeah. So.
And then when we got social media, you'd sit there trying to remember all your old friends from when you were a kid, trying so you could see where they were now. And half the time you either couldn't find them, or you went, they're a dick. And then
they're a Nazi now. Interesting. God, I'm glad I don't speak to that person anymore. But yes, another absolutely amazing edition of Callum's Treachings. We love this show. We love Callum so much. Thank you so much, sir. We do appreciate it. But Jamie, I now have to follow this.
Yes, you do.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Yeah, it is.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. Welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. Jamie, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
When a guy is really into you, he doesn't care if you snore while sleeping. He'd be like, snore for me, you sexy diesel-powered generator.
But I bet women never think that about us, do they? No, they just care about good night's sleep.
It's like that Lee Evans joke, isn't it? When they brush their teeth and toothpaste is dribbling, like, oh, so sexy. But then when long around you with them, you're like, look, fucking toothpaste dribbling.
That's Becky, though. She probably turns into a member of Kiss when she brushes her teeth. She gets it fucking everywhere. Yeah, I've never understood it.
The worst advice I was ever given as a kid was eat all your food up so you'll grow up big and strong. And now fucking look at me, fat prick.
It's true though, when you're a kid, eat all your food, you'll be big and strong. When you're older, stop eating so fucking much.
Yeah, right. What are you doing to yourself? Look at you, you fat bastard.
Can't win. No matter what you do, you can't win.
So I decided to amalgamate a list of things that I just cannot do. So number 1 is portion pasta.
Yes.
That's something I cannot do. Number 2 is drive.
Same, yes.
And number 3 is be arsed.
Definitely that one, yeah. I remember once on the portion pasta thing, I actually looked up what a correct portion of pasta is. I weighed it, I did it properly, and then I was like, it's not enough, let's put more in.
I always do that, so I look at it and go, that's plenty in there. I definitely need more. wife, I really regret buying that blend for Christmas. Me drinking toast. Why?
Oh, God. I could be very worse, but...
Liquefied bread in here, I would it? Toasted.
Oh, I don't know. Soggy bread is... Oh.
I love it. Or buttered. Oh, yeah.
That's different, but when it gets wet, just...
Oh, fair. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Snogosaurus Rex.
Not wet socks.
Oh, God. They're the worst. I've just seen a tweet saying, it's mad how you never see anyone with the same oven as you, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
That's a very, very good point. But saying that, if anyone had the same oven as me, they're probably dead now, because my oven came with the house in the 70s. So. But,
amazing. But it's so true. I've never seen anybody with the same oven, ever.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
It's such a random thing. Like, oh, do you... They just make loads. It's like one per place. That's it. It's gonna be different.
Because that's it. They literally made one. That's it. As soon as you brought it from the shop, that was the only one they made. They've gone now.
Mine's a rare. Mine's a shiny. Oh, Jamie, you just got what I meant, didn't you?
Oh God, it originally just made still make me laugh.
You love these. I bring them every week. In the wizarding world.
It's been a while.
Rappers would be the hardest to battle. Imagine how fast they can cast multiple spells.
Holy
There is only one man that Voldemort fears. Dumbledore seemed fearful himself to even speak his name. Buster Rhymes. I absolutely love that man as well. Is that I mean, you listen to, I'm so sorry to say his name, in that Chris Brown song, there's a segment Buster Rhymes does in there where he just doesn't stop. I think it's about 30 seconds to a minute. He just goes for 8. It's amazing. And he redid it on his podcast recently, and word for word, and didn't stop. And it's like, oh, I bow down to you, sir. I bow down. I love Buster Rhymes. I think he's so talented. It's mental. So I've just been announced her, right? And a girl put 3 jars of honey in the trolley that I assume her partner was pushing down his head. Fucking hell, calm down, Winnie the Pooh.
Who needs 3 jars of honey in one sitting?
Yeah, who needs that?
No one needs it. Takes forever to get through a jar of honey. Fucking weirdo.
I don't even do honey. I just can't.
Calm down, Winnie the Pooh. There's visions of us sat there like fucking draw.
Oh, grim. So this is a text conversation that I found. So, are you into cars? Yeah, it truly was a masterful piece of film. No, I mean, like, are you a car person? No, I'm a human.
It feels like the sort of conversation me and Harrison would have. Do you like cars? Yeah, Lightning McQueen is amazing.
Fuck's sake. I've never seen Cars. I've never watched it, ever.
Say that, I've only seen the first one. I've never seen the second one. I think it might even be a third one.
There's 3.
I'm pretty sure there's 3. Third one. I've only seen the first one.
When you forget to water your plants, Jay, they're probably like, man, I'm photo sick of this.
Fuck's sake. Oh. That might be the worst dad joke you've ever told on this fucking show.
No, surely not.
Oh, that might be. That's fucking awful.
Surely not.
I'm still laughing.
No, it's amazing. It is amazing. So I don't know about you, but obviously last Tuesday was Pancake Day.
Yes, it was.
And it was absolutely magnificent. We had pancakes covered in Nutella and blueberries, and my God, it was like heaven. But anyway, this is a Pancake Day schedule that I found that I think everyone should stick to.
Okay.
So everyone's Pancake Day schedule should be: wake up, see how far the pancake has been, open all your pancakes, cook pancake lunch, watch Queen's pancake speech, now King's obviously.
I was going to say King's, yeah.
Fall asleep for a bit, watch a pancake film, make a sandwich from pancake leftovers, and then bed.
I just want to see what the King's pancake speech would look like.
Do you imagine? golden plate and like golden pancakes everywhere. It's like they're just like rock solid. Oh yes, I can't eat these because I'm worth so much money. Did you know? I didn't have to work for it. No, I didn't. It was great.
That was the one thing that really pissed me off when I went to York. I'm going to get controversial religion corner now. Here we go. We're in this church. So many beautiful things covered in gold and marble and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, so this is the church that looks after the people. But we also, in some other place, said that York was struggling around this time and everyone was living in poverty. So maybe the church should have given them some of that money instead of building gold statues. That might have been a good idea.
But no one cares.
No one cares.
Nobody cares.
As long as the big man in the sky's happy. Anyway.
Like, have you ever had to chase your dog down the street while thinking it's a game?
Yes, and it's fucking horrible.
Nothing worse, man. I used to have a little Yorkie Terrier years ago. Oh my god, it was the worst thing ever because they're so rapid.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I took my dog for a walk and he was like, outside! Ran so hard, he pulled me over and I let go because he just dragged me to the floor.
Jesus Christ, man.
I was like, bye then!
This, right, for any ladies listening, especially in the States, this is fucking phenomenal. And I really wish we had this over here. If you don't want to give somebody your number, okay, here's a list of numbers you can give. 605-475-6968, the rejection hotline that politely explains that whoever gave you this number turns you down.
Oh, I like that.
It's more, and it gets better. 866-740-4531 responds with, I am Groot. 515-808-2362 only plays John Cena's theme tune. And finally, and I don't know this one, but I'm going to read it out anyway, 309-889-0497 plays the Evangelion theme.
I lost the mail that one.
Yeah.
But that is brilliant. What? That should be a thing over here. Although here it'd just be Rick rolling, wouldn't it? You'd answer the phone, it's just playing Rick Astley to you down the phone.
But it'd be like, I'm always going to give you up, always going to let you, always going to turn around and desert you.
If someone gave me a phone number to reject me with John Cena, I think I'd probably want them even more. I'll be like, you are such a hero that you gave me that number. I need to know your real number now because you are an amazing human being.
And finally, Jamie, what a way to end this edition of Tom's Journal. Warner Brothers has announced the titles for their upcoming Lord of the Rings movies. The Lord of the Rings, Two Lords, Two Rings, The Lord of the Rings, Rohirrim Drift, The Lord and Rings, Lord 5, Lord and Ring 6, Ring 7, The Fate of the Lord, L9, and Lord X.
L9? It took me to about the third one to realise where this was going then. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
That was another edition of Tom's Journal.
That Treach and that journal together, that might be one of my favourite combinations I've ever had on this show.
Oh, strong.
That was from start to end. Superb. Oh, love that.
Good
love that.
It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. We just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we're associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com. Mr. Stevens.
Why do you make that Christmas themed? Everything
Christmas. It's just evangelical. I don't really know.
Okay, no, I'll go with that. I like that a lot. Yes, sir.
It's audience participation time.
Participate, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. This week, I said, we all like to have a clean and tidy home, but there's always that one task that you just absolutely fucking hate to do. So with that in mind, what is your least favourite thing to do when it comes to doing the housework? And plus, if you have any fun housework disaster stories, let us know. Mr. Stevens, what say you?
So I definitely hate washing dishes. So when I found it as part of the dishwasher, I was like, fucking yes. Because basically, my disaster story is wine glasses, Jamie, are the bane of existence. But I managed to, back in 2012, I was 2013, sorry, I was washing a wine glass out. As I twisted my hand, it snapped, it broke, and I sliced straight to the back of my thumb. Yeah, so that was absolutely wonderful. So washing up is an absolute bet. Mowing the lawn and hoovering, therapeutic. Fucking love it.
See, I'm always torn when it comes to doing the vacuuming. Like, I love the sound it makes because I'm just a very simple human being. It's a great sound. But I always feel like I should move half the furniture around and I'm far too lazy. It's just, yeah. I'll do a basic hoover. It's fine. Personally, polishing. Hate polishing. The smell gets on my nerves of using polish. It's just moving everything, and then you got all the little thingies that get dust in places you can't get. It's just too much of a task, and I end up going, it's fine. It can be part of the decoration now. We'll write our names in it. It's fine. Hate it. Anyway, let's get to some audience answers. First off, we've got Mr. Irish Hollywood himself, Baz Black. His least favourite part is paying the cleaner. Hollywood.
So good.
Amy Macy, dishes can go to hell. Why do I hate washing up so much? I don't get it.
I can't stand it. I just can't stand it.
I quite like doing the washing up. Jen Green, that's a name we haven't heard in a while. The voiceover for our Sophie Lancaster advert says, when you spend all day cleaning and then the kids come and make a mess. Yeah. Just lock them in their rooms, Jim. Keep them in there. It's fine. They're away from civilization. Jasper Barrett. My biggest disaster was thinking that I could clean out the dishwasher with a squirt of washing up liquid. That worked far too well. I did something very similar my first ever job. You know, the big industrial dishwashers. I filled the pot with soapy water because it wouldn't come off. And then I put it in the dishwasher, top up. I flooded the kitchen with bubbles. And people were like, what happened? I was like, I don't know. I just put the shit on and it happened. It must have spilled over. I don't know. It's like 16. I was having a panic attack. I was going to get fired. Jerry Keane says, when I shared an apartment in New York with two other lads, we used to take turns cleaning it. Whenever it was my turn, I would spend all day cleaning everything, and then I would go to the off license, buy a slab of beer as a little treat for myself. So often, the other two would come home from work on a Saturday to a gleaming apartment, and then me passed out on the sofa surrounded by empty beer cans.
It sounds like Jerry did that.
You deserved that, Jerry. You cleaned the entire apartment. You deserved that. Rick Joyce speaks for many people. He says his least favourite part about cleaning is starting. Just
I can hear it. It's Kiwi. He's a Kiwi. He's a New Zealander. So I was like, fucking start it, mate. Fuck that shit.
This one seems to be quite popular. Claire Jones, she says, washing up, that's why I have a dishwasher.
Yeah, it is. It's so funny because I think Karis like, we're not going to use it because of electricity and because of water. We'll wash everything up. We need big shit, we'll put it in. We'll we do? We use it every fucking day, at least 2 or 3 times a day now.
It's nice that I could just rinse off and give a quick wipe. Not to go in the fucking dishwasher, mate.
Yeah. We have plenty, it's fine.
Laurie Jean says, well, I have had a housekeeping mishap before. I put a basket of washing on top of the stove and knocked the stove on by accident at the same time.
No.
I left the kitchen and only went back in after my son said he could smell plastic. Let's just say most of those clothes had to be thrown in the bin.
No. But why you put, I mean, things happen, but why you put washing on the stove? Leave it on the floor.
I can only imagine she must have just gone out of the way. Maybe they got cats or something, I don't know. But how the fuck do you knock the oven on? It's impressive, Laurie.
Gas Mark 6. 200 degrees.
I was going to say, I'm guessing it's an electric hob.
So good.
Becky Westwood, cleaning the bathroom. Don't I fucking know it? So not a mishap, but I love seeing people's faces, including mine, when she's vacuuming cobwebs off the ceiling. Yeah, I've never got over that.
What?
When we first moved in together, I came home from work and she's there. She's got the sofas and everything pulled out, and she's literally vacuuming the ceiling to get cobwebs.
Yeah.
Like a Poundland Ghostbuster. I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
A Poundland Ghostbuster? Oh, I see you. My brain didn't click then, so sorry. Like, what the fuck are you on about? I love getting shit off the ceiling, though, so I do feel that. I do feel that I love getting those fucking cobwebs, the bastards.
Never vacuumed the ceiling before. I guess it makes sense. I've just never seen anyone do it before.
Or feather duster. And you get in there and I've got a nice little twirl.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love a little feather duster.
Beauty. Absolute beauty.
And last but not least, we have Leanne Victoria. Here you go. Cleaning the bathrooms because I have 5 of them.
What?
Yeah. Who has 5 bathrooms in their house?
Holy shit. Batman?
Yeah, probably. And she said, no one needs this many bathrooms, but it's a 5-bed house and 3 of them have en suites. And then there's a family bathroom and a downstairs bathroom. And
why can't the people in the en-suites clean their own fucking shit?
Well, you'd think that, but I think they're small children. But she did also add that my husband likes to make sure he shits in all of them.
Amazing. Legend. That's legendary status right there.
So we should.
Legend. Yeah,
that's how we mark our territory.
You know what? I loved it. It is. It definitely. Do you know what I love is I'd love to be there and go, where's your shit today?
To have the option.
Have choices.
Yeah. Like, I've got 2 bathrooms, and I like to have my options, but the downstairs one is quite cold, so I generally go upstairs. But just to have that option of picking which toilet can have a shit on is liberating. If I had 5, I'd be happy as a pig and shit. I wouldn't know.
I get one of those little things like 4, 2, 6, 9, 8. Oh, it's your bedroom, Keenan. I'm going to yours today.
I'm touching cloth, but I need to decide where I'm going.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you to absolutely everyone that participated in Jamie's participation challenge. We love when you participate in the challenge that you have to participate in. But also, if you enjoyed Callum's Treachings, Tom's journal, the interview, and all the wanky bollocks shit fuck we saw at the beginning of the episode, then you'll enjoy the other 75 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast. Wherever you get your podcast from, Spotify, Google, Apple, etc., and etc. You can also find us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. You can find all of our Wave Up Wednesdays are on there. All of our Bloodstock interviews and vlog are on there, and our Double and Crest vlog is on there as well. Loads more to come this year, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified when the videos release, and comment as much as you fucking like. We'd really appreciate it, to be quite honest with you. You can find us on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Make sure you like and share that everywhere as well. Jamie, thinking about it actually, where else can you find us?
You could find us deciding which toilet can I poo in today.
Absolutely. Whilst on the Twitter at TCO Pod. Whilst you're deciding what toilet to shit in whilst on Twitter, Jamie, where else can you find us?
Sitting there just going, what is the perfect accompaniment for Pepsi?
And also whilst on our Instagram, TCO Pod. You can also find us on TikTok at the Chronicles of Podcast at TCO Pod. You can find us on LinkedIn at the Chronicles of Podcast. And you can also come on down to our beautifully brand spanking sexy little website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. All of our us are on there, all our official shows are on there, all our affiliation sponsors are on there. Give to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation while you're at it. So yeah, beautiful. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, enjoy, and just fucking, get the Chronicles podcast in your face wherever you get your podcast from.
Before we let you all go, he's staring at me. Before we let you all go home today, please let's say thank you to a few of our friends. First off, every single piece of music you hear on this show is brought to you by one man. That man is singer-songwriter Matt Roberts. He has a brand new album coming very, very soon, so make sure you are following him on all the social medias at Matt Roberts Music. Go follow him on Spotify so you see it when it comes out. Give him a follow on there. We can't thank Matt enough for all of the amazing music he gives to us. We're so excited for his new album to come out. So yeah, please go and check out Matt Roberts right now, everywhere.
It's called Light of Day.
Yes, it is called Light of Day. And he's just given us he's just done a social media post explaining what every single song on the album is about. Yeah, go check it out. It's going to be amazing. And of course, we have to say a massive thank you to Mr. Braden Barry and his Stay Cozy Clothing. Head on over to www.staycozyclothing.com or download the smartphone app. And whatever you like the look of to your basket, it could be that beautiful piece of headwear that Mr. Stevens is wearing right there. It could be this beautiful T-shirt that I'm wearing right now. Those hoodies we're sometimes wearing. It could be anything you like the look of. The Sophie Lancaster Foundation collaborative T-shirt. It's a beautiful design. Add that to your basket, anything you like the look of. And then when you get to the checkout, add The Chronicles and get yourself 10% off of your order. You can't say fairer than that. And I tell you what, they do exactly what they say on the tin because they are bloody cozy. And last but not least, we have to say a massive thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. They're stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. We are approaching that festival season. It is on the limelight. They're announcing all the different festivals they are going to be at. Uprising Festival, Download Festival, Bloodstock Festival. They're going to be all over there, and we cannot wait to support them. We will give you all the information you need. But what we need you guys to do is head on over to sophielancasterfoundation.com. Click on the hate crime tab and then fill in that questionnaire. I've been saying it for weeks now, and I'm going to continue saying it for weeks now because it is so very important. And once you've done that, you've told us how you've been treated differently because of the way you dress, the music you listen to, whatever it may be. And we know it happens. Me and Mr. Stevens went through it ourselves. It is still rampant today. We still see it all the time. People being treated differently. So once you've filled in that questionnaire, pass it on to your friends. Share it on social media. Wherever it may be, just bring this to people's attention because the more answers we get, the more evidence we have to take to the courts and show that the alternative subculture being treated differently because you are part of it is a hate crime. There ain't no ifs, no buts, no nothing. It is a hate crime. Something we have suffered, we have been through, and it is happening still today. So we don't want another case of what happened to Sophie to happen in this day and age. It should never happen again to anyone, ever. So help us, help them, put a stop to it right now. Okay, please, and thanks. And last but not least, a massive thank you to this handsome bugger right here.
Right back at you. Ditto, Jamie. Ditto.
Good word.
Shit Pokemon, though. So, as Jamie said, massive thank you to everyone who checks the show on a weekly basis. We really do appreciate you. And I suppose another grandiose episode, Jamie.
Indeed, this was fantastic. I enjoyed this very much.
Absolutely. Oh, I definitely enjoyed it as well. But as for this week, we'll see you next week for the 77th edition of the Chronicles of the Podcast.
Goodbye, everybody.